Hey everyone, what's going on? Ken Susi here at Fishman. This is my takeover. Guys, I am going live usually at from 1 to 2 o'clock every single day, every single Wednesday, and I'm always broadcasting on Fishman's Twitch and Facebook. I'm also broadcasting on my own personal Instagram and Lord of the Rigs. So I just want to let you know that this is going to be a quick one today because I have a few meetings, have some work to do, and I also got to catch a flight. So today is just a crunch day. I might only be able to spend 15, 20 minutes with you guys. But what I will say is I like to make myself available. Again, don't forget, head over to www.fishman.com. Where you can check out all of our acoustic, electric, MIDI, amplification, so much cool stuff here on this website. There's so many times that I will be referencing that particular site, and just to talk to you about install guides and wiring diagrams and which pickups to buy and all that cool stuff. And you guys are always so great about hanging out and talking to me and communicating and talking to me about what it is that you're looking for. But anyway. Don't forget, head over to Fishman's, thefishmanstore.com, where, as you can see on the page here, we have a lot of cool apparel. I'll go into that a little bit, but you can buy Fluence direct from Fishman, the open core sets and moderns and anything standard, signature sets, so cool. Like, as you can see, you can go here to click of a button and find anything that you need. But if you really want to support the channel, head over to this part of the store right here, Apparel. You got hats, you got t-shirts, you got Everything You Hear Is True shirts. You shouldn't miss out on this. And one of my favorite things about this particular page is that you have an accessories page. And accessories page is giving you a lot of good insight as far as amp covers, wires, cables, 2-band EQ, pots, things that you may need. Second page has like wires, extra battery if you need it, covers, anything that you might have broken or damaged, or whatever it is that you need for another guitar build or anything. It's all right here on the site. And again, as you can see in this corner, I mean, Fluence SKU, you have like a classic humbucker, $149.95. So we're selling stuff. It's cool. We're here. We're hanging. So again, I always like to communicate with everyone who's here, and we're always talking Fluence. So Jeremy is writing, "Yo, what's up, Ken?" So I always put your questions up here on the screen, and yeah, that's just the thing. So anyone who is watching Instagram right now, just like the famous guitar virtuoso, Mr. Ben Eller Guitars. He is a great guitar player and or teacher. And the thing that's the most, I think, personally, most frustrating about Mr. Ben Eller is that he plays maybe 100 times better than you, and he looks at you in the face comically while he does it. And it makes you feel unsettled. I'm just kidding. Mr. Ben Eller is on my Instagram page. Ben or anybody else, feel free, if you're watching this live stream on Instagram, head over to Lord of the Rigs or Fishman's Twitch or Facebook account and join the actual feed. But again, I'm popping on for a short period of time, so let's go over it a little bit. I am currently not set up to play any songs today. My amp is technically down, but I will show you what I do use. I absolutely love, this is the Fishman Modern Series Humbuckers. As you can see on the screen, it's you got different variations. You got nickel, brushed stainless, gold, black, soap bar. When you start getting into the extended range, you get soap bar, black and white pickups. But as you can see, it's amazing. It's just like, you see, the tone, the versatility, everything about these pickups. When I first joined Fishman, teamed up with Fishman, I didn't know much about the product. I didn't know how great it actually was. And then sure enough, I met Mr. Larry Fishman, and it was amazing. So basically, met Larry, always knew Fishman to be like such a great company as far as like being the, as I always perceived it, the Les Paul of acoustic guitar pickups, or the Marshall of acoustic, not just the pickups but everything they make, like the amps and everything like that. So yeah, as I was saying, didn't know much about it, was endorsing another company's pickups, and just one day it all clicked. Tried Fluence, absolutely blew me away, made all my other guitars sound amazing, beat it time and time again against the other stuff that I was using, and the Fishman technology is absolutely amazing. They abandoned the wire wound coil and started using a 48 layer thinly sliced precision coil, and that coil allows you to get, multiple voicings, whether it's 2 or 3 per pickup, usually voice 1, voice 2, whatever that may be. In the modern series like we're looking at, you get an active sound, and then you get a passive sound, and then in voice 3, there's no technical voice 3 yet, but there is a true split there where it shuts off one coil. But as you get into the other stuff, like I'm going to show you another set of pickups that I really like. Open core classics are a huge hit with guys like, Russ Parris from Steel Panther, and everybody else that I know in the industry that is not an active player. People really gravitate towards this pickup. Voice 1 is a PAF sound, so that classic underwound sound, but also with enough gain to blow all other PAFs out of the water. And then you actually have oh, that's interesting. Someone's telling me on let's see. Hey, check. Okay, here we go. Sorry everyone on Instagram. I think we were just locked out as far as everyone wasn't hearing me. There was no sound. I'm so sorry, guys. Glad I could correct that for you. But yes, going back to what I was talking about, Fishman's been amazing. Absolutely love the classic series pickups. If you're watching this on Instagram, head over to Lord of the Rigs and just or the Fishman Facebook or Twitch. I can answer all your questions right there. So yes, feel free to pop in and join in. Again, yeah, Chris, hey, how you doing, man? Thanks for the heads up. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm not going to be on very long today, just because I have to grab a plane and fly somewhere, and also I am doing some work today before I have to leave. But anyway, yes, we are back. So classic pickups are amazing. PAF sound, absolutely amazing. Underwound but muscular enough to blow away other PAFs. And on voice 2, you get the overwound sound, and that's pretty amazing. The overwound sound is just super muscular. It's aggressive. For those that are not into passive pickups, are not into active pickups, these particular pickups are powered, but they are also passive. So they sound exactly like a passive pickup would sound, and respond exactly the way a passive pickup would sound. But I will tell you that it's just, these pickups are phenomenal. So don't miss out on trying out any of these. I personally use a Signature Series, what is it called? The KSM 7 and 6 with ESP, and I put moderns in it. That's my personal setup. But I don't always use just moderns. I use classics at sometimes too. So Jeremy is writing, any idea if you or Unearth will do an episode of the Joshua Show closer to the new album? It's been a while since you were buzzing on the show. Yeah, I would like to do the show. I absolutely love Jamie Josta, one of the coolest dudes in the industry. I'd love to talk to him about everything that's going on. And yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. Tiger is writing, do you own any dime guitars? Unfortunately, I do not own any dime guitars. I absolutely love Mr. Dimebag Darrell, but unfortunately, he and I were playing CeeLo one night, and I think he was, he was gonna roll me for one of his guitars, which was pretty cool. He's like, but if I lost, I think I had to shave my head and get a tattoo on it or something crazy like that. So I ended up opting out of that trade. But yes, the only thing I have of Mr. Dimebag Darrell is my great memories of touring with him. He was a kind, gentle, fun, exciting, I mean, there's not enough things that I could say nicely about him that you kind of already don't know from watching their DVDs. He was just such a sweet, humble person. Again, Unearth opened for them on a tour, and when we did, he would call me regularly, even after the tour. So we hit it off, and he's a really nice guy. Just have a lot of great memories with him. So I'm really excited, that I got to have that time with him. Courtney, how you doing? Nice to see you. Good to join up. Everyone who's watching this, thanks for showing up. I usually go live from 1 to 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but today I am kind of, I've got a little consolidated time just because of the nature of some work events, things that are happening in the background, and also I have to fly. I have to fly today, so getting ready for that, putting on some soft pants and packing my bags and gonna get through TSA cleanly. So Reenie's here from the UK. What's going on? How you doing, Reenie? Yes, rip Dimebag. Yeah, I mean, guys, it's such a I was so lucky. I didn't at the time. I was just thinking about being in a hardcore band or metal band and doing tours with my peers. But when we got offered to do a tour with Damage Plan when they were coming back, it was truly amazing. So absolutely awesome. So what I will tell you is, and I honestly do believe that, and we're gonna go back to this. I honestly believe that Dimebag, being the cool guy that he was, and the relationship I had with him, I think today he'd be using Fluence if he were still alive. I don't like to say things like that or whatever, but if you've ever tried a set of Fluence Modern Humbuckers, I always tell everybody, try Voice 2, because it's a passive sound, but it has blades in there. And that's kind of what the Dimebucker's like, and I think he would have really enjoyed it. I mean, obviously he used what he used, and he had great pickups at the time, and they sound great for him. But I think he would have been super jazzed up about these. I just think he would have been excited. But anyway, we're also writing, I'm sure you were good pals with Vinnie Paul as well. Yeah, Vinnie was awesome. Before he passed away, I met up with him, and the last time I saw him was at I was in Vegas, and we were up on. Someone told me that there was a party at the top of a hotel somewhere, at the top of the hotel for like top floor, and the guys from Testament were there, Chuck Billy. I didn't know Vinny was there, and Mike from God, there was a band on Ozfest that was really good. I can't remember. He used to fill in, I think, for Racer X or Paul Gilbert or something. But Mike was really he was good. He was playing on stage, and it was really funny. He announced me when I walked in the door. He saw me walk in the room, and he was playing a song, whatever, some cover like Van Halen or something. And he's like, Ken Susi from Unearth. And Vinny came over and bought me a drink, and we kicked it. And that was the last time I saw Vinny. It was years before he passed. Unfortunately, we didn't get to hang after that. But yeah, where are you going on holiday? I am going to the West Coast to go do some business. I have some business stuff that I have to do there. It's somewhat secret, but I am going to be over on the West Coast, so I'm not going to be mad at the sun being out, unlike Massachusetts where we have bipolar weather. Instagram, Fluence is one of the most versatile pickups we've ever used. Yeah, I would say that it's not just the most versatile pickup. It is the pickup. It is the most versatile. Has never been a pickup that has done as much as what Fluence has done. It's absolutely unbelievable. I love the pickups. I think they're absolutely amazing. So yeah, I can't say enough good things about Fluence. It's literally my favorite pickup ever. Would Fishman ever consider making a Jazzmaster pickup? We definitely would. Obviously, we're years behind as far as product development, but what compared to like the 80 years everybody else has been in business. But yeah, we're open to that stuff. And if I think this isn't the same thing, but I'm going to say that if you buy the Javier Reyes set, you could definitely get the jazz box sound in his pickup. So you get a completely passive pickup, but then aggressive or laid back or split, whatever, his pickup has to offer. And then like his neck pickup has this like amazing like jazz box sound. So I think that was like the best thing ever. So such a great score with Javier. Check out his pickups if you're into those types of things. I gotta say, KSC is my favorite so far. Amazing engineering on that set that captured their tone. Thanks, Chris. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the kill switch pickups are great. Those guys are really, really happy, and I know that they're enjoying it a lot. They're just such great guys to work with. They knew exactly what they wanted. Adam and Joel popped in, to the sessions and doing the thing that they do and being wacky, whatever. But when it got down to business, like they tried out the Modern Series humbuckers, they decided they wanted to go in that direction, and then they executed. They just started sculpting the pickup exactly the way they wanted with our team, and it was really, really a fun session. Slavin is writing, who are your biggest influences? I mean guitar player. What do you think about James Hetfield, Dimebag Darrell, and Zach Wilde? Well, I'm gonna say that all of those players are absolutely amazing. They are not necessarily my biggest influences. I think Zach Wilde's a fantastic guitar player. James Hetfield, obviously, too. It's a player that I look up to, but not necessarily, they're not necessarily my biggest influences. Dimebag Darrell is probably the greatest guitar player to ever exist. He was so great. There's Steve Vai, Paul Gilbert, Vito Bratta, Joe Satriani, Red Beach. I was very much into a lot of the early 80s players, and I think that they're just like, a lot of them are fantastic. So so that's that. Yes, I love those players. I love all those players. Those are my biggest influences. Is Mike D using Fishman's in his bass? I gave him a set to try. He hasn't got back to me, so I'm assuming he didn't really dive into those pickups, but it's totally fine. He uses a PJ set, and we don't currently make a PJ set yet. So when I have a PJ set, I think I'll get him on some PJs. So hey, what up, Ken? You guys having anything scheduled down in Florida? No, not yet. Nothing really. Just a few fly dates here and there, and stuff like that. So just keep an eye out on the Instagram. I think they post every single thing that they do on Insta. So I say just keep your eyes peeled. But I know that there's nothing booked for South Florida as of right now. So that is that. But anyway, let's see what else we got going on here. Guys, you know what? I might have to dive out of here. I'm getting some requests to be pulled into some stuff. But Bill Terrell, what's going on, brother? Congratulations on fantasy hockey. This guy absolutely murdered this year. But yeah, guys, I am just ending this feed now. So I really appreciate everyone showing up. I know that I usually go live from 1 to 2, but I have to catch a flight. I have some work to do before I leave. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys really quickly for half an hour and just talk and say what's up. So, guys, I love you all. I will see you next week on Wednesday from 1 to 2. Keep at it, and let me know if there's anything that you need. Just feel free to jump in to this stream and write questions and ask things next week.